Hello again. So today we have a fun one. We're actually going to go through two different technology stacks where you can actually, just basically invest in one stock, and you're going to hit a whole bunch of different technologies and some of the best technology companies out there. I think they're up maybe between 25 and like 17% this year, both of these stocks. So good opportunity there. But again, do your own research. Again, we're all about just uncovering the different stocks you guys can get. And this time I'm going to go through two different technology stacks where you don't have to have all your eggs in one basket. Stay tuned. All right, so we're going to go through this quickly because I know people want to see stuff quickly. Basically, these are two different stocks you can invest in. If you want to invest in technology, basically like AI or just basically the cloud, things like that, but you don't want to put all your eggs in one basket, these two stocks, one's a spider fund and one's an index fund, but they're great options for people that want to invest in a whole bunch of different companies. And they have pretty good they have had a good upside so far in 2019. I think one's up 25%, somewhere in that range. One's up about 8 to 18%, somewhere there. So they've actually had a really good 2019, one of the best for a long time. At the same time, these are stocks that you're not investing just in one stock. It's more of a spider, which we've talked about before, which invests in a whole bunch of different companies. It diversifies your investment across, maybe 20, 30, 40 different technology stocks. And, definitely weighs on some stocks heavier than others. So, you might have, 35% in the top two of one stock, and you might have 20% of your holdings in, a couple different stocks on the other one. But it has a whole bunch of other stocks on there as well to help diversify your portfolio. So go ahead and stay tuned. We're going to go through these really quickly. There's two of them. You might have heard them before, or you may have not. But if you haven't, just go ahead and leave your comments. And again, do your own research before you invest in anything. All right, so the first one's going to be the Technology Select Sector Spider Fund, and its symbol is XLK. And I'm going to go through it. It trades around 79.28, but I'm going to go through here and show you guys right now. All right, so here we go. So the first one's Technology Select Sector Spider Fund. And again, spider funds are basically made up of a whole bunch of different stocks, or different companies, I guess. There's stocks inside of a certain kind of sector. So this one happens to be really heavy in technology. So basically it's $79.28 for the stock. Obviously that's what its current price is as of now, but obviously that's going to change. It's got about a 1.3% dividend. But let's take a look at the makeup of this. So this is basically going to be, if you look down here, this is where the big makeup is: Microsoft, Apple. It's got some Visa, Cisco, Intel, Adobe, PayPal, Oracle, Salesforce, Accenture, International Business Corporation. So basically, and here's the number of total assets it has over here. So as you can see, obviously, what is this, 19? This is maybe 50% right here. Is made up of really, really heavy technology field. If you look down here to the sector allocation, financials are actually about 10%, industries are about 12%, but it's about 77% technology. So again, you can buy this stock, and this stock has done fairly well over time. If you go back and look at this, if you look at the max, this stock's been up 26% since the beginning of the year. Obviously, it's mostly because of this big dip in December. But look at it; it's gone way up, for basically the last 5 or 6 months. And but over time, it's done really well as well. You can see this is since 2000. Let me see here, 1999's back over here, and this is obviously current. So go ahead and take a look at this. This is one way to get into a lot of technology stuff. If you like AI or data centers or cloud computing, things like that, without actually investing in individual stocks, you can actually get this fund, and it's a great fund for people that want to diversify in technology. Alrighty, so the second one's going to be the Ishares S&P 500 Growth Index. And while this is not totally technology, it gives you a little bit more diversification from technology, but it's pretty heavy in technology. And this one trades at around $180, somewhere in that range. But again, this is a stock that you would probably trade in if you want not all technology, but very heavy technology. This is a good option, and let's dive into it. All right, so the second stock really quickly is called iShares S&P 500 Growth Index. Here it is. It's IVW is the symbol, IVW. It's 180.91 is the stock price, and that's going to change obviously when you watch this, depending on when you watch it. Same with the dividend, but it's 1.28 right now. So this stock, again, if you look at the max of this stock, it's done fairly well since back in around 2000, maybe 3. It's up about 16%, actually about 19% for the year. Again, due to this little bit of dip here, but about 19% for the year so far. Now, this stock again is made up of a lot of different holdings. If we take a look at this, basically, it's now the other stock I just went through it was almost all technology. This one's going to give you a pretty heavy technology, maybe 30 to 33%, somewhere in there, 27% technology. But it looks like Microsoft, Amazon, Facebook, Alphabet, as its top 4 or 5 holdings. But then you get into Visa, some of MasterCard, Verizon. But you got Cisco in here. You do got Johnson & Johnson, but then you have obviously Netflix, I guess you can call that technology, Adobe. So basically this stock is going to be pretty heavy in technology. And if you go down here, if you look at the sector allocation, again, technology is around 27-28% of the stock. So, but this one gives you a little bit more diversification on stocks, because obviously healthcare then makes up 16%, consumer services 14%, financials 13%, all the way down. So you can see that this is a little bit different. This gives you a little bit more diversification across different broad spectrums, rather than just going all technology, but gives you a heavy technology presence. So go ahead and check this out if you're interested in that. It's IVW. And again, we're all about just showing you guys stocks that are out there. Definitely do your own research on all these stocks, and I'm not recommending anything for anybody. Just make sure, I don't want to let people know that they're out there. A lot of people don't even know, and I hope it helps people. Definitely leave your comments, and I appreciate it. All right, guys, thanks again for watching everything. Again, I make a couple videos per week. If you guys can subscribe, it'll definitely help me out. I have only a few hundred subscribers. I'm trying to get to 1,000 mark. Hopefully people can help me out if you watch it. Promise I won't bug you too much. And I do technology, investing, and then I do some travel. Just got back from Germany, so I'm going to do a couple of videos on that. Talk to you soon. Thanks.